Marco, disappointing result for you. It seemed early stages of the second half you were beginning to ask a few questions, but you weren't able to sustain it. What did you make of it?
I think we get what we deserve from the game, definitely. We played 20 minutes, the first 20 minutes of the second half, nothing more. That we played the game that we should. We play with the aggressiveness on the ball and off the ball that this type of games we should play. All the other moments of the game was not good enough at all. We didn't cope with their aggressiveness throughout the game, and when these type of things happen, it's a moment for us to blame ourselves and look really on the mirror and look for ourselves, because it's being a little bit the image in last away games, and if you want to change the results, you have to change completely the percentage of winning duels and all that stuff in a football match. That plays also a big part. The reality that what we did prepare to the game on the ball, the moments we did it, we did create the good moments. The ball arrived in certain areas that we should, but they were really short periods during the game, not enough to see the consistency that we need in a football match.
You brought on Rodrigo Muniz, and he had a chance about a minute after he came on, and you felt that could be a stride, but then he barely lasted 15 minutes. Kind of summed up how nothing was going your way today.
Okay, but yes, we need our like all the teams, we need our strikers in a good physical condition to be ready for the demands of Premier League, the demands of football match, and all that stuff is being very difficult for Raul. I think Raul felt throughout the game that he's not in his best physical condition, because we have been managing him almost every single day of the week to be ready to play on a match day. And unfortunately, Rodrigo, he has had a very good week of sessions last week as well, impacting the game like we expected. We knew that he's not ready at all to start the game, but to have an impact throughout the second half. The reality that the impact was very good in the first moments, that first 10-15 minutes of the second half. Very good chance from him, but after he felt something again, and to protect himself and ourselves, he was not in conditions to keep on the game, and of course changed completely the plan again. We went with a different profile of a number 9, and was more difficult after that for us.
I know finally you're disappointed overall, but maybe one positive was Josh King. He seemed to be your best player today when he came on.
Yes, I think he's not new for us. Of course, it's the physicality of the game, and in some moments he knows how to handle with it. Other moments of the ball, of course, he's create more difficulties for him. But of course, he's a player that is being very good in all the seasons so far. He's not new, was nothing new to.
Here, what's your immediate reaction to that game?
Not good enough. Not good enough from ourselves. We have been on the road and. Not achieving the best results, but one thing that we have been is always very competitive and match games, and details play a big part in good or bad results. I think now I'm sure this afternoon was something completely different. We're not closer our standards and the way we should play and be aggressive in Premier League. If you play home or away, definitely. We played 20 minutes, I believe. The first 20 minutes of the second half was the only moment in the game that I felt our team there, on the ball and off the ball, doing the things that we should and to prepare to the game. Of course, impact from Chukwueze and Rodrigo was there, but before we should have done much better. But that is the reality. The percentage of losing duels this afternoon was, I don't have all the stats, but should be big against ourselves. And when you do this type of things, the small details, and you are not at the level that we should, it's going to be much more difficult. It's a moment really for us look for ourselves to speak really deep about this game, because it's not about the result really. It's about certain things that normally they are our image as a team, and I didn't see at all inside the pitch.
It might be a bit fresh, a bit raw right now, but why do you think we didn't hit those levels? Because you would have thought we would have got in quite confident today after the performance last week.
Yes, but the football match, the bad or the good results from the week before, they are there, and when the game starts is a new story, and you have to write a different one or a similar one like the last one. As simple as that. Of course, from the first minutes of the game, we didn't start well the game. They started better than us, and was difficult for us to take some control of the game. And when these types of things doesn't happen, and you know that you are away from home, they were more on the front foot. And even if you don't want, you have to be strong in the other aspects of the game. Where this afternoon we didn't. Okay, you can see the chances that they did create. Almost not one in open play moment. Always second actions or set pieces, defensive set pieces for us, and after come a second action, moments that they won the first and they won the second ball, and after from that moment they built something. It was always like that. The story of the game is always like that, and when these type of things happen, much more than tactical things, come the other things. They were stronger than us. The physicality of the game, they were stronger than us, and because of that they won the game.
It was concerning to see Rodrigo go off after being substituted on. Was that precautionary? Has he hurt himself? Or do you not know?
No, he felt something. That was the reason, of course. Was both things. He felt something and some precaution from himself. He was not feeling in the best of his capacities to help the team. And of course was the reason we took him off. Okay, he's being difficult in terms of that position for us so far, because even Raul, the last 3-4 weeks we have been managing him almost every single day of the week, almost not training and not full sessions with the team. Managing, you can feel it that the physicality of the game is being difficult for him to handle, and of course we need both in his best level, and right now not one nor the other, they are in the best level physical point of view. Let's see what will come from the Rodrigo's situation for us to be more clear, but of course doesn't